What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So, feeling pretty under the weather today, so probably no live stream tonight, but we do have Baro on all platforms, and an Unbound alert just popped up. So it's a pretty decent weekend for Warframe stuff. Let's get right into it. Before we do, make sure you're sub to this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads. Frost video tomorrow for sure. And yeah, we have the weekly reset video on Saturday or Sunday, and then a bunch of other stuff going forward. Reminder, if you are looking to get every Baro item ever on July 20th until July 27th, like basically over a month from right now, they're going to have the Super Baro for tennocon if you bought the tennocon digital ticket. And that's going to have literally everything he can possibly bring. So, yeah, let's see what he's actually brought this time, though. And yeah, we do have an Unbound alert as well that just popped up. It's an elite alert. So it looks like it's a level 110 survival against the Corpus. That's going to be up for 6 days, 19 hours. And Baro's going to be here for like 1 day, 17 hours. Let's see what planet he's on. So he's on Saturn. But I have actually not looked at what he has. So hopefully it's good stuff. Either way, it's likely his new item will likely be like a Protea in action glyph. The last two air quotes new items he brought were like Excalibur in action glyph, and I think it was like a Gauss in action glyph or something like that. But those were items that already existed, just technically have not been brought by Baro yet. So they're fair game for his air quotes new item. But yeah, for returning players, they're players that like just don't have everything. He usually has been bringing stuff that's like, you know, somewhat neat, like the Vastalok last one I want to say. So let's see what he's got. Pretty big crowd today, Baro.
Baro'Ki Teer has arrived.
Okay, Prisma Lotus Bloom Sigil is going to be your new item. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Looks pretty cool. It's going to be 55 ducats and 60,000 credits for that new item. Might as well pick it up. Got Primed Pistol Gambit, a must-have mod for pistols. Primed Quick Draw, not a must-have for pistols, but an okay mod. Mark of the Beast again. I think, did he bring Mark of the Beast recently? Got the Paris Abra skin. Okay, well, how about things that aren't just cosmetics? Yo, he's got a mod booster. Okay, Baro brought the mod drop chance booster. Now, if you don't know why I'm getting excited about this, even though I have already 100 days of this, this is one of the only places in the entire game to receive this item. The other locations to get this item are going to be Circuit as a RNG like rank up reward, Steel Path Circuit for that matter, and then also sorties. So it's a sortie, basically a sortie drop you can buy, continuous. You can buy as many times as you want to. Just it gives you 3 days every time you buy it. So if you're a mega tryhard or you want to grind a bunch of stuff, I'd recommend buying like, you know, maybe a month of this. If you're an Omega tryhard, buy a year of it. That's what I bought. It is 500 ducats each purchase, and like, what was it, 175,000 credits. So just keep on buying it if you want to get this. Now, what is this useful for? It's useful for getting arcanes from Void Cascade. The Thrax drops are affected by this. Additionally, if you're trying to farm Endo on the arena, like the Steel Path Arena on Sedna, this doubles the drop rate of Endo as well, because Endo is considered a mod as far as the game's code is concerned. So just keep on buying it if you want to, if you have the ducats for it. I mean, that's literally why I have all these ducats, is for this right here. So you can do what I'm doing. It's 3 days each purchase. It's gonna be a lot. I think it's like, what is it, 60,000 ducats for like a year's worth. So if you're that crazy, go for it. A reminder: if you don't have the ducats right now, guys, Super Baro on July 20th will have this as well. So you could just do that. You could just be like, okay, well, I don't need to buy it right now. And also, if you play with people that usually have like are going to be planning to buy this, you only need to have one per team. Not everybody on the team needs to have this. Only one player in the entire team needs to have this. So for example, if you're ever playing with me in a squad, I'm obviously going to have this because I'm going to just buy an entire year of this. So that's really nice for late game players. Or for players that, like, you know, maybe need to get some mods and Endo here. But yeah, it does chew through credits and ducats really fast. I've already gone through, like 10,000 ducats just clicking on this, talking about it. So, good stuff there. And again, it's really, guys, you don't need to do what I'm doing right now. If you want to, though, it is technically a thing you could do. And I think that's enough for right now. Yeah, so Baro will be here for another, like, day and a half, basically. So if you want to farm that out, hopefully you are prepared. If you're not planning on buying the Baro ticket, that is. But if you are buying the Baro ticket, no big rush. So let's just go over the other rest of the stuff in a full review. So as far as things that are must-have items, Prime Pistol Gambit is a must-have item. There's a corrupted version that's like primed, or not primed, it's like critical deceleration or something like that. The pistol one, it gives you minus fire rate and not that much extra crit, so I wouldn't really recommend that one. But you could just use that instead. But yeah, this one gives no minus fire rate, and it's really good for like the dual Toxicist, the Theorists, etc., etc. So yeah, definitely get this one if you don't have it already. 400 ducats and 220,000 credits for this Primed Pistol Crit Chance mod. Don't need this one really, the reload one, but if you want to, feel free. Mark of the Beast is definitely not a must-have at all. Peculiar Audience. Killing an enemy has a 60% chance to amuse a certain void entity. So basically, every time you get a kill, there's a chance you have like a laughter. There's like a laughter in the background on kill. 20-second cooldown as well. It's just a joke mod. It literally is just a joke mod. So if you want to like do -1 mod slot in your frame to have a laughter every so often, be my guest. For appearance is all what you want. If you want this stuff, go for it. I feel like they always have the Fey Path Ephemera. For weapons, we got the Opticore Vandal, which does come from Thermia Fractures. This is just basically if you don't want to do Thermia Fractures. But the thing about Thermia Fractures event, you get Amalgam mods from it too, and Amalgam mods are good. So I would not really recommend buying this from Baro unless you can't stand the Thermia Fractures no matter what. You are losing on some loot if you don't do Thermia Fractures in the long run. But yeah, the Opticore Vandal, it's really not like phenomenal. It's an okay weapon, but we're so power crept nowadays. This is really not cutting it anymore. And the Viper Wraith. It'd be good with the Skull Shots, Augment mod giving you infinite ammo on headshots. Besides that, just mastery fodder, basically. And for the miscellaneous, we already went over the mod booster. Get that if you want to be a tryhard and get a bunch of arcanes from Void Cascade, even though the prices have gone down massively. Or farm a bunch of endo in the arena, which is probably what I should be doing more often, but it's just so boring. Farming arena endo is so boring. But yeah, it also works on other things too. Like it works on Railjack Wreckage and mods. And it works on some other stuff too. So yeah, just keep on buying it until you don't want to buy it anymore. I've got 208 days now. I'll probably go to like a little bit over a year, I'd say. So yeah, I will not be streaming tonight, guys. I will be probably back tomorrow. But yeah, make sure if you want to get this, the reason we get a year's worth of this is because it's very like the chances of him bringing it feel really low. You're gonna have a guaranteed one at Tennocon's bar on July 20th. But yeah. That's literally the reason why people buy like a year's worth of this, is because it just doesn't feel like it ever comes around. But it did today, so that's great. Yeah, that's going to be basically it for the video, guys. Hope you find it fun and helpful. Baro, the new item was, I think it was at least technically new, unlike the Protean Action Glyph, or the Excalibur Action Glyph, which did not really feel new at all. And yeah, I am feeling pretty out of it right now. I'm going to probably go get some medicine, have a pretty massive headache, and stuffed up and all that stuff. So it's probably just like a minor cold or something. But yeah, I'll be back later this weekend. And of course, we'll have the weekly reset on Sunday night. But by the time the weekly reset happens, guys, this will be gone. Baro is not here for that long. So go out and get it if you can. All right, I'll see you guys next one. I'll probably go to like 365 days and probably cut myself off here, use the rest of these ducats on things at Super Baro in July. But see you guys next time. Take it easy and peace.